What's up, YouTube? This is MathWiz97, and welcome to episode number 55 of my SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 General Manager mode, coming to you from Boise, Idaho, for the March 7th edition of SmackDown. Yes, we're in March, the final stretch on the road to WrestleMania. And tonight, we've got an epic confrontation here that could shake the foundation of the main event of WrestleMania, as the winner of the Royal Rumble, The Rock, set to go one-on-one with his arch nemesis, the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And not only is The Rock taking on Triple H, or is he taking on Stone Cold, but I'm getting a little ahead of myself. But Stone Cold Steve Austin has The Rock's WrestleMania opponent, the World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H, in his corner. Triple H, he's getting a ringside seat here tonight on this matchup. Getting just a brief preview as to, well, Triple H throwing a steel chair in the ring. Referee, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we can really trust this referee, but hopefully he's going to keep this thing fair and square, and we're not going to see any outside interference from Triple H. But nonetheless, to get back to my points, we've got Stone Cold taking on The Rock tonight. Triple H just looking to get a bird's eye view of this matchup. He's looking to get the inside scoop on what The Rock is bringing to the table come WrestleMania. But as well as that, if Stone Cold should win this matchup, Stone Cold Steve Austin will be entered into that same matchup, making it a triple threat for the World Heavyweight Championship. And if that is the case, Triple H, he gets to scout out Stone Cold Steve Austin as well. So it's a win-win for Triple H tonight. And Stone Cold with a kick to the referee there, and hey, as much as I would like to not promote that sort of behavior, with this referee, you know, that's a good one on you, Stone Cold. That's a point from me. I will admit that this referee, Triple H, he has been unstoppable. He's had 54 episodes as the World Heavyweight Champion, this making it 55. But this referee, man, I mean, I don't. There's not much else that can be said at this point. Triple H, while he may be unstoppable, this referee is just absolutely atrocious. And he's more than unstoppable, if that's even possible. This referee is just absolutely... I could list off 100,000 of words to describe this referee in a negative fashion, but we'll save that. We'll save that. That's been done enough. You know, you can just take a look back at some of the previous episodes just to see how... See, look at that! A low blow, and the referee does nothing about it. See, and that steel chair is still in the ring. Ref, are you gonna do your job or not? Well, now it's Rock who counters back with a low blow. And, you know, an eye for an eye, turnabout's fair play, etc., etc. The Rock returning the favor to Stone Cold. He tried to go to the top rope, but Austin having none of that, and another low blow. Come on, ref. This is getting out of hand. Was it ever in hand to begin with? Well, Stone Cold here with the roll-up. Well, at least the referee will count the pin. We can give him that much. He has a basic understanding of how to be a referee. Seriously, my argument, my theory that Vince McMahon just pulled this guy off the street to sabotage SmackDown, that's holding up pretty well right now. I'd like to see a legitimate counterpoint to this referee, man. Well, he's giving Stone Cold a mouthful right now, but Stone Cold, he doesn't even care. Now a Thez press, and Stone Cold hammering away. Stone Cold now off the ropes, and again nails The Rock with that elbow drop to the face. That is some vintage Stone Cold right there. And now mocking the WWE Universe here. Follows it up now by delivering a clothesline that just absolutely floored The Rock. As right now, Stone Cold is in firm control. He's got The Rock, and he is delivering a beating. He's laying the SmackDown on his candy ass. But The Rock now counters, and he shoves Austin away. Austin ducks underneath. Kick to the gut, and Stone Cold Stunner! Stone Cold nailed him, and The Rock is out cold. Austin hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Austin is going to WrestleMania. And he's challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship, baby. Well, tonight they might be standing next to each other as allies, but come WrestleMania, these two men will be opponents. So they better enjoy this moment while it lasts. Triple H and Austin standing tall side by side. As now we move on to the main event for this episode. And this one, to see the Animal Batista in action. But it's not just any match. This matchup, it's got a lot of bad blood brewing between it, as tonight Batista goes one-on-one with his arch nemesis, his rival over the past several weeks, the Big Red Machine, the United States Champion, Kane. And this isn't any regular old exhibition match. This is for the United States Championship.
Perhaps what could settle this long-standing rivalry here tonight. Batista, Kane, one-on-one, the United States Championship up for grabs. As look at this, a test of strength. Batista battling back here, but it's Kane who gains the upper hand with a kick right to the gut of the Animal. And looking at these two superstars heading into this one, you have Kane, who is a two-time United States champion in his career, former tag team champion, and he came close to becoming a World Heavyweight Championship on top of all of that. Batista, he's a former tag team champion alongside Eddie Guerrero, so Batista knows what it's like to hold championship gold, but he is yet to win a singles championship here in the series. But right now, he is looking to elbow drop that title away from Kane. As Batista, relentless right now. I believe that is now 6 elbow drops onto the Big Red Machine. But Kane with a low blow. And again, the referee does nothing about it. Well done. Well done, ref. But hey, you can't really blame Kane in this situation. I mean, if the referee's not going to do his job, then why bother abiding by the rules? It's practically anarchy every time we have a match. But right now, Kane, he's got the upper hand on Batista. Oh, but Batista now with the low blow. So, I mean, at least everything works out. There's an eye for an eye in most scenarios. As Batista now catches the attempted punch of Kane. And now Kane striking away to the back of the Animal. And Kane right back at it with a low blow. But Batista now with a strike that was perhaps also, you know, under the belt. But here's Kane now with a reverse suplex to Batista, taking him down. Batista trying to get back to his feet, but Kane plants him face first into the mat. And now to the top rope goes the Big Red Machine. Went for the elbow drop, but Batista countered. Got the knees up. And now Kane pays for it. And there's a point that I want to mention real quick. If you notice, I'm not sure exactly how noticeable the change is, but I was messing around with the audio settings in my video editing program, and I wanted to try to like make my microphone sound a little more professional, because before I didn't even realize that there was any sort of like simple effects that people generally use to like make their microphone quality sound better, to make it sound more professional. I don't know, to give it a little more bass, just to make it sound more powerful whenever I do my commentaries. So I have added that in recently over the past several episodes. Still working on a setting. Not quite sure if I like it the way it is at the moment, or if I might change it up sometime in the future. Of course, when I get a new microphone, I'm going to have to change the setting as well, but at least for now, while I have the blue snowball, trying to change it up a little bit just to try to make it sound a little more professional, sound a bit more like a commentator and less like some random high school student in a basement doing things. Although I'm not in a basement. But that's neither here nor there. Focusing back in on the match now, Kane floors Batista with a clothesline. And back to the top rope he goes, and he nails it! The diving clothesline. Signature Kane right there. And now here's Kane, just hammering away, pounding on the face of Batista. As now Kane delivers a knee to the gut. Batista whipped into the corner. And he went for a clothesline, but he wasn't able to get it. Batista now on the attack. As Kane thought he was going to send him off the ropes, but Kane ducked underneath it. Now delivers a knee to the gut. Batista sent into the corner, and this time Kane connects with a clothesline. And boys, Batista staggered right now. He could be on Dream Street here in a few moments. A two-handed choke slam there from Kane. Perhaps setting him up for the finisher. The one-handed choke slam, the one where Kane picks you up, takes you 10 feet in the air, and sends you crashing down to the depths of hell. He calls himself the devil's favorite demon for a reason, and right now, he could be sending Batista for his last ride. Bam! Right there, Kane. The slow-motion powerbomb, but a big mistake there by Kane as Batista was right under the bottom rope, and that forced the referee to call the break. And this isn't some roadblock bullcrap where Kane had his foot under the bottom rope and that forced the break. No, this was a genuine rope break scenario. As right now Batista now hammering away on the big red machine, Kane. And Batista now going to work on the leg of Kane, looking to chop the big man down, take him down by those big tree trunk-like legs. Destroy Kane's vertical base, and then proceed to just, well, drop more elbows on him. It worked in the first place, so Batista, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
As Kane trying to get back to his feet here. Batista just kind of loosening his shoulders up a bit, just trying to stretch himself out. Keep himself... I lost my train of thought, I do apologize. But Kane now dropped right on his knee. Right on his shin there. No, wait, Kane now counters. As Batista now... Oh, he's in trouble. Kane caught him. Sidewalk slam, and down goes Batista. Batista once more. And now Kane's got him by the throat. He's looking for the finishing touch. 10 feet in the air, and all the way back down to hell. As Kane nails the choke slam. 1, 2, 3. Kane retains his United States Championship, and he puts away Batista, perhaps this time for good. But somehow Monday Night Raw wins in the fan change, gaining 20,000 plus fans. So that's unfortunate, but I think by this point we've got a fair enough lead. I don't realistically see Monday Night Raw catching up to us, no matter how many stipulations they throw in a regular match card. They're not going to be able to catch us. I don't think that's the case. Honestly, by this point, they've made stipulation matches so that they're really not that special anymore, and any reasonable fan, I should hope, will get tired of it eventually, because you can't just put people in a Hell in the Cell or a Battle Royal week in, week out and expect that to stay as exciting. It just doesn't, it doesn't work that way. So we got a lot of superstars on title shots. A lot of people not too happy with their current situation. We have a couple. Ric Flair, I believe, tired of losing, but he's the only one. I mean, Flair's we can easily fix with a victory. Everyone else kind of got to earn that title shot, but we don't want them jumping ship to Monday Night Raw either. So, not quite sure what to do for a solution there. Kane, he just defends U.S. title, but he might have to defend it again just to prevent people from leaving. That would not be very good that would not be a very good PR move head to WrestleMania to have half the roster just quit on us. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. Be sure to stay tuned for the next one as we continue to move forward towards WrestleMania and the conclusion of the series.
But until then, as always, keep on YouTubing.